just one type of fruit. Placed in the right spot in your home, can quietly call in money, attracting wealth to flow into your life effortlessly. Since ancient times, people have believed that prosperity does not only come from personal effort or sheer luck, but also from the way we connect with the energy symbols around us. Among those, fruit holds a very special place in Feng Shui. Not only is it packed with physical nutrition, but it also serves as a powerful magnet for abundance. Some fruits are even known as money magnets. You will often see them on altars dedicated to the god of wealth, displayed in the living rooms of business people, or even tucked inside wallets by those seeking fortune. So, what is this mysterious fruit? Why is it seen as a symbol of prosperity? And most importantly, how can you use it the right way? Where should you place it, and when, to open up a channel of wealth into your home? Before we dive into that secret, let us take a simple but powerful first step. Leave a positive affirmation right below in the comments. Think of it as a commitment you are sending out to the universe. You can write something like, "I am a powerful magnet for money and prosperity every single day," or anything else that reflects what you are hoping to manifest. And if you find this message helpful, do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any important insights that can help raise your financial vibration and transform your destiny. Let us create a space full of positive energy, where you are not just watching a video, but truly feeling a shift happening from within. So, why can fruit attract wealth in the first place? Let us now uncover the deeper layers of meaning, where Feng Shui energy and symbols of abundance come together to create a power you never expected. In Feng Shui, the ancients believed that everything around us, from shapes and colors to scents, has a direct impact on the energy field inside our living spaces. This energy field, often referred to as Qi, is invisible yet incredibly powerful. It can influence your luck, your health, and even your financial well-being. Objects that are brightly colored, round in shape, or pleasantly fragrant are thought to activate good energy flow, bringing smoothness and success into your life. That is why fruit is not just food. It is a meaningful Feng Shui symbol. Fruit represents growth, abundance, wholeness, and freshness. All of these are images deeply tied to wealth and prosperity. Juicy, round, and full fruits, when placed in the right location at home, can create a sense of plenty and invite rich, vibrant energy into your living space. Even more than that, in the five elements theory, fruit belongs to both the wood and earth elements. Wood represents growth and rising life energy, while earth stands for stability and the nurturing of material wealth. When these two elements combine, they create a steady flow of energy that allows money to circulate, strengthens your fortune, and helps it grow in a stable, long-lasting way. That is exactly why fruit is seen as a natural Feng Shui item that can help activate wealth and attract good fortune into your everyday life. And now, if you truly want to know which everyday fruits are secretly packed with powerful energy that attracts wealth, then listen closely. First, the persimmon. Among the many fruits seen as symbols of luck and prosperity, the persimmon quietly carries a unique strength. It does not need to be flashy or over-explained, but when you place a ripe, vibrant persimmon in your living space, you can feel something subtle yet uplifting, like a warm, full, and calming energy gently filling the room. The bright, reddish-orange color of a persimmon is not only eye-catching, it also symbolizes vitality, radiance, and joy. In many traditional views of Feng Shui and energy, colors like these are closely linked to creativity, abundance, and favorable new beginnings. That is why persimmons often appear at store openings, housewarmings, or when someone wants to refresh their home with a sense of optimism and new hope. The round, smooth shape of a persimmon also carries deep meaning. It represents completeness, fulfillment, and harmony, core elements. If you are aiming for financial stability or hoping to create more balance and ease in your relationships. And if you pay attention, You will notice that many successful people make it a habit to keep fresh fruit in their homes, not just for health reasons, but also because of the abundant, prosperous feeling it brings into their space. Another fascinating thing about the persimmon is how slowly it ripens. It takes its time, no rushing, no urgency. Only when the moment is right does it become soft, sweet, and absolutely delicious. This image reminds us of a key truth in the journey toward financial success. The most lasting things never come in a hurry. They require patience, time, and daily care. You do not need to do anything complicated to tap into the persimmon's positive energy. A plate of fresh fruit on the dining table, a few placed in the living room or your work corner, that is enough to create a cozy, hopeful, and welcoming atmosphere. And if you cannot find fresh persimmons, you can still use images, decorative items, or even patterns on tablecloths or ceramic cups, as long as they feature persimmons and are placed somewhere clearly visible. Second, the orange. The vibrant orange color of this fruit is more than just visually appealing. It is the color of sunlight, of life energy, creativity, and a spirit ready to take action. In both color psychology and modern Feng Shui, orange is known as a magnetic color. It awakens positivity, sparks joy, and activates a proactive, dynamic energy in each of us. When you place a few juicy, ripe oranges in your home, especially in places where they are easy to see, like the dining table, the entryway, or the reception area, you are sending a clear message: I am ready to receive opportunities, wealth, and good things. Beyond that, the orange is associated with the fire element in the five elements energy system. This element represents motivation, passion, expansion, and growth. That explains why so many people choose oranges as a Feng Shui symbol in offices, business spaces, or when starting a new project. It acts like fuel for your ideas, encouraging bold action to turn dreams into tangible outcomes. The orange also carries a very comforting image of fullness, harmony, and refinement. It is not overly sharp, nor is it overly soft. It sits right in that balanced middle space, symbolizing good control, flexibility, and finesse in both finances and communication. In a world full of uncertainty, being able to maintain this kind of balance is a real form of wealth. The kind of wealth that is not just about numbers in your bank account, but about inner peace and wise choices every day. You can also amplify this positive energy by using orange essential oil or dried orange peel around the house. That gentle, refreshing scent not only relaxes the mind, but also brings a sense of clarity and joy, creating the right mental space for wise decisions and unblocking the flow of wealth in your everyday life. Oranges are so familiar that many people forget about the powerful symbolism they carry. But when you take a closer look, you will see that every juicy orange segment is a picture of growth, sharing, and the ability to bring value to others. And that, right there, is the foundation of true, sustainable prosperity. Third, the apple. Now, this is what makes the apple one of the most beloved fruits in modern Feng Shui, not just for its pleasant appearance and color, but also for the deep layers of meaning it holds, especially when it comes to attracting wealth, stability, and harmony. First of all, the apple is a symbol of peace. In many Asian languages, the word for apple sounds similar to the word for peace. But even without the language connection, in Western culture, the apple has long been associated with life, new beginnings, and wisdom. That is why apples often show up as symbols of education, health, and abundance. Next, the apple's round, plump shape stands for fulfillment, stability, and harmony, key foundations for wealth to not only arrive, but to stay. Money rarely thrives in chaos or rush. It needs a stable, well-ordered environment, and the kind of energy that supports a calm and rooted lifestyle. The apple, with its firm, smooth exterior and juicy core, gives off a feeling of security, abundance, and lasting comfort. It embodies the idea that wealth is not just about having money, It is about living in peace and plenty. In addition, the color of apples, especially red apples, plays a major role in attracting prosperity. Red is traditionally seen as the color of luck, transformational energy, and powerful life force. When you place a few bright red apples in your home, you are actively awakening fire energy, the type of energy that heats up opportunities, energizes decision-making, and helps money flow more freely. Beyond the physical aspects, the apple also carries an emotional and spiritual energy that resonates deeply with the American heart. It symbolizes simplicity, sincerity, and warmth. A basket of fresh apples on the kitchen counter or the reception desk does more than just look inviting. It gives off a sense of welcome and friendliness. And that small gesture can be a huge part of building meaningful relationships, whether in business or at home. For all these reasons, the apple does not just attract financial fortune. It is a symbol of a balanced, steady, and trustworthy life. A life where prosperity can grow strong from the inside out. And when you create a home filled with that kind of energy, wealth is no longer a distant dream. It becomes a natural result of the energy you nurture every single day. Fourth, grapes. Grapes, with their glossy, vibrant clusters, have long been seen as a powerful symbol of abundance, prosperity, and ongoing success. Far more than just a delicious and attractive fruit, grapes carry deep meanings related to financial flow, sustainable growth, and a mindset of wealth, both material and emotional. First of all, grapes grow in bunches, tightly packed with fruit. This visual represents continuous growth, uninterrupted income, and back-to-back opportunities. In Feng Shui, the image of a cluster carries special meaning. It does not represent a one-time windfall, but rather wealth following wealth, luck after luck, a never-ending chain of prosperity. That is why grapes often appear in traditional embroidered artwork, decorative items, and even in the interior design of business owners' spaces. Beyond this, grapes are also linked with celebration, joy, and the spirit of enjoying your achievements. In many European cultures, especially around the Mediterranean, grapes are the key ingredient in wine, a long-standing symbol of richness, class, and abundance. Looking at a ripe bunch of grapes, you do not just see wealth. You feel a zest for life, gratitude for the present, and faith in what is coming. And those, in fact, are the very emotions that help attract true prosperity into your life. Another meaningful point: grapes symbolize unity and connection. Though each grape is small, they never appear alone. They always grow together, forming a complete and beautiful whole. This reflects harmony and mutual support, essential for building strong relationships, especially in business or family life. When your relationships are built on trust and unity, financial abundance often comes naturally through collaboration, partnerships, and support from others. Lastly, grapes are incredibly easy to incorporate into your home as a subtle decorative accent. A fresh bunch of grapes on your dining table, or even a simple painting of a vineyard, can serve as a quiet yet powerful way to activate abundance energy within your home. Whether real or symbolic, grapes send one clear message: abundance is waiting. You just need to create a space that is open to receive it. Fifth, the peach. When you look at a peach, its soft curves, juicy flesh, and radiant pinkish hue instantly create a feeling of freshness, wholeness, and vibrant life. These are the exact elements that generate good energy in your home, fostering a sense of comfort, peace, and openness to financial blessings. People believe that when the energy around you is stable and positive, money, opportunities, and good fortune will naturally start to flow your way. Beyond being a symbol of prosperity, the peach is also viewed as a kind of spiritual shield. In many folk stories, the peach is known to ward off bad energy and protect the household, keeping the homeowner safe and guarding their wealth from slipping away. In some ancient traditions, people even carved peach shapes into doors or hung peach images in their homes to keep the energy bright, clean, and spiritually secure. There is another beautiful meaning to the peach. It symbolizes longevity and lasting health. And if you think about it, one of the most important ingredients for sustainable wealth is time, good health, and long-term stability. True wealth is not about hitting a financial jackpot once. It is about living a fulfilling, healthy, and abundant life over time. That is why many people see the peach as a fruit that represents not just material wealth, but also long life, peace, and quality of living. Whether it is a fresh peach, a painting, or a peach-themed decoration, when placed thoughtfully around your home, it can create a powerful positive shift in energy. You might place a few peaches in your kitchen, your living room, or use peach images in your office decor. All of these are subtle but meaningful ways to invite both prosperity and peace into your daily life. Sixth, the pomegranate. The pomegranate is filled with hundreds of tiny seeds inside, symbolizing fertility, growth, and endless multiplication. It is a striking image of increasing wealth, expanding resources, and financial momentum. In many cultures, the pomegranate is seen as a sign of flowing income, ongoing opportunities, and financial and emotional abundance. If you are looking to expand your business, make long-term investments, or build a solid financial foundation, the pomegranate is an ideal symbol to support those goals. There is also something beautifully hidden about the pomegranate. On the outside, it looks reserved with its thick, textured skin, but inside it contains a treasure trove of sweetness. This mirrors the idea of inner strength, financial depth, and quiet value. It is just like truly wealthy people. They do not need to show off. Their internal strength is enough to generate lasting value, just like each tiny seed of the pomegranate that together forms something rich and powerful. But it does not stop there. The pomegranate is also a symbol of unity and achievement, perfect for anyone looking to strengthen family bonds, develop a strong team, or grow meaningful relationships within a community. Each seed is unique, but they all live within one shared space, an image of collaboration, mutual growth, and shared success. That is the spirit any thriving team or family needs. In terms of Feng Shui, the pomegranate, whether real, painted, or represented in decorations, can be placed in your business, living room, or creative space to attract luck, enhance your ability to produce results, and keep energy flowing strong, especially for those launching a new business, hoping for sustainable growth, or wishing to welcome new family members. The pomegranate is the perfect symbol of blessings in both wealth and life. Seventh, the pineapple. Just look at the shape of a pineapple. Its tough, spiky skin, crown-like leaves reaching upward, and golden, sweet interior. It is the perfect symbol of someone who is strong, resilient, and not easily broken. The pineapple reminds us that true wealth is not just the result, it is also the ability to endure challenges, protect your inner self, and stay kind and full of light through it all. That blend of tough on the outside, sweet on the inside is a common trait among successful people. They know how to stay guarded, yet never lose their warmth or humanity. Another unique quality of the pineapple is its fragrance. In Feng Shui and energy healing, scent is considered a powerful cleanser. It raises the frequency of a space and invites good energy to flow in. The fresh, crisp smell of pineapple gives off a sense of cleanliness, renewal, and vibrancy, all feelings a space should have if it wants to attract wealth and new opportunities naturally. One more fun fact: in certain local languages like Chinese, the word for pineapple sounds similar to the phrase "good luck is coming." That is why the pineapple is often used as a welcoming sign for prosperity, especially during grand openings, new ventures, or when moving into a new home. It symbolizes a hopeful starter gateway for good things to enter your life. Beyond spiritual meaning, the pineapple is also a widely recognized decor motif in the United States. You will see it on pottery, paintings, pillows, doormats, even signs above front doors. In American culture, the pineapple is a symbol of hospitality, but deeper than that, it reflects a mindset of openness, generosity, and living life fully, and that, at its core, is the true spirit of prosperity. So, when you place a fresh pineapple in your home or use pineapple-themed items in your design, you are not just beautifying the space, you are activating an energy of joy, strength, and abundance. And it is that joy, that welcoming spirit, that brings you closer to great opportunities, meaningful connections, and steady financial growth. Eighth, the mango. The mango, a beloved tropical fruit enjoyed across the globe, carries much deeper Feng Shui meanings and wealth symbolism than most people realize. While it may not be flashy or extravagant, its soft texture, plump shape, and sweet flavor make it a perfect representation of abundance, good fortune, and steady financial flow in everyday life. First off, in some Southeast Asian cultures, the word for mango sounds similar to the word for spending, as in always having enough to use, never running out. Though this connection is more of a folk belief, it gives off a very positive energy, one of sufficiency, ongoing supply, and financial comfort. When you place a few ripe mangoes in your home, you are sending out a silent signal: I live in abundance, and I am ready to receive even more. The shape of the mango also plays a symbolic role. Its gentle curve, full belly, and tapered tip resemble the image of growth, a full money pouch, or flowing energy being drawn into one direction. In Feng Shui, soft and rounded shapes are believed to enhance prosperity and accumulated energy, unlike sharp or distorted forms that tend to disrupt energetic harmony. On top of that, the mango's ripened golden yellow skin, sometimes mixed with a hint of green, is closely associated with prosperity, development, and financial vitality. In modern Feng Shui, the color yellow is linked to the earth element, which represents stability, grounding, and the ability to retain wealth. Placing ripe mangoes in your home does not just attract money, it helps you keep it in balance and grow it steadily. Another overlooked trait is the mango's gentle yet captivating fragrance. Its soft aroma can elevate the energy of a room, create a sense of ease, and calm the mind. This is incredibly important in a living space, because when your mind is at peace and your home is light and energetically clear, the flow of wealth can move freely. In other words, mangoes do not just attract money, they help you stay in the right mindset to manage and grow your wealth wisely. Lastly, mangoes are globally admired, not just for their taste, but for what they symbolize in cultures that value personal growth and material success. Having mangoes in your living space or using them as part of your interior decor does more than enhance aesthetics. It also reflects a lifestyle choice, simple yet meaningful, gentle yet full of strength. In short, the mango represents abundance, warm energy, and a stable, nurturing financial future. When you place mangoes on your dining table or around the home, you are not just offering a tasty treat, you are inviting in prosperity, welcoming opportunity, and affirming a belief that you are already enough and well on your way to the abundance you deserve. Ninth, the banana. Take a moment to look at the signature curved shape of a banana cluster. If you pay close attention, it looks like an open palm reaching out to receive blessings, or a boat full of wealth floating gently toward you. In modern Feng Shui, any symbol that represents pulling inward is believed to invite opportunities and wealth into your space. Even more symbolically, bananas grow in large clusters, with many individual fruits packed tightly together. This is a clear sign of fertility, unity, and continuous financial flow. Each banana may be small, but together they form a strong, cohesive whole, an image of collective strength and balanced growth. This makes bananas a perfect symbol for anyone looking to expand their business, build stable income streams or establish financial foundations rooted in teamwork and connection. There is also something very meaningful about their color. When ripe bananas turn a vibrant yellow, a classic Feng Shui symbol of wealth, brightness, and good fortune. In energy terms, yellow is tied to the earth element, which stands for stability, longevity, and the ability to preserve riches. A fully ripened banana bunch placed in the living room, dining area, or even on a family altar does more than warm up the space. It actively draws in prosperous energy. Another important point: bananas are traditionally part of the 5-fruit tray used in Lunar New Year celebrations. They are a symbol of abundance and gratitude for nature's blessings. Even when living abroad, keeping this tradition alive is a beautiful way to stay connected to family, ancestors, and your cultural roots, all of which contribute to long-lasting prosperity and inner wealth. On a deeper level, bananas also symbolize simplicity, resilience, and constant growth. Banana plants are easy to grow, reproduce quickly, and always cluster together, rarely ever alone. This makes them a powerful representation of resourcefulness, collaboration, and external support. If you are hoping to build a thriving team, grow through community, or attract helpful allies into your life or business, keeping bananas in your home is a great way to align with that intention. In the midst of a busy life, true wealth does not always come from something grand. Sometimes it begins with the smallest, most meaningful details. A basket of fresh fruit placed in the right spot and chosen with intention can do more than beautify your home. It quietly activates the energy of abundance, allowing prosperity to circulate and spread naturally throughout your space. From the vibrant orange that represents new beginnings, the full, peaceful apple, the flowing energy of grape clusters, the fruitful power of the pomegranate, to the pineapple symbol of strength and good luck. Each fruit carries a message, a gentle reminder that you deserve to live a life of abundance, peace, and lasting success. You do not have to believe in Feng Shui completely to feel the power of these symbols. All it takes is believing that when your environment is filled with positive energy, your mindset and actions will naturally shift in a more positive direction. And that shift is the first step toward attracting prosperity into your life. Before you leave this video, take a moment to write a positive affirmation in the comments below. Something like, "I am always open to receiving wealth and wonderful opportunities," or any intention your heart desires. And do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us on this journey of creating a life filled with positivity, abundance, and deeper meaning. Sometimes happiness and prosperity begin with something as simple as a piece of fruit and a mindset that is truly ready to receive it.